Hey everybody, welcome back. This is another TTM video. We like to get autographs TTM through the mail by sending our favorite athletes and celebrities photographs or ball cards or magazines and asking them for their autograph. You just enclose a self-addressed stamped envelope, and when they come back, we come to YouTube, share the information with everybody. Without further ado, we've got 4 returns, including having to get the easel out for the big return. 4 returns, let's start right into it. The first one is coming from Fresno, California. And it is, hey, Alan Ginter, Mike Oz. He's a host at Yahoo Sports, signed 2 of 2 on the Alan and Ginter. Pretty cool. Don't know if you guys know him or not, but he has a job I think we all would like. He goes to stadiums and locker rooms and spring training complexes, coaches conventions, and he opens old packs of cards with current and retired ball players and coaches. It's very interesting. It's on Yahoo Sports. He hasn't put out a new one in a while. I guess he's going to wait till the season starts back up again, but that's what he does. Talk about a dream job. And then they trade favorite players, and they tell stories about teammates and things. It's pretty cool. You got to look for it on YouTube. I might put a link down to it below, and you guys can sub, and then next time he posts a video, you watch it for yourselves if you haven't already subbed to him. 18 days, Mike Oz. No fee for Mr. Oz. Wonder if he knows I want his job. Number 2. This is coming from Knoxville, Tennessee. All right, so we got former NFL coach Jerry Glanville. He's 78 years old now, and he's still coaching. Coached for 9 seasons in the NFL, 85 to 93. Look at that. He changed ink on me. Look at that. I love that when people do that. Blue Sharpie here, and the gold Sharpie on that one looks really nice. Very thoughtful for them to change inks like that. But he was assistant coach for several years prior to becoming a head coach, and then he was an assistant coach after he was a head coach. In fact, I think when I looked him up, he was listed as the defensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Vipers and the new XFL, which is supposed to begin play, I guess when, after the Super Bowl, if they're still in. I don't know if they're still in or not. I heard some rumors about them not forming a league, and then are they in or are they out? I don't know. If so, he's the defensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Vipers. So as a head coach, he used to leave tickets for Elvis at the ticket window. And then I guess he's pretty famous for getting rid of Brett Favre. Favre was a Falcon in his rookie year, and I guess he just was completely belligerent and showed up late to meetings and wouldn't pay attention. And so Jerry traded him, and the rest, as they say, is history. Became a starter for the Packers. And then Jerry also owned a NASCAR team, too, later in life. 3rd return. Oh, I got that back in 14 days from Jerry Glanville. No fee. 3rd one is coming from Columbia, South Carolina, and that's NASCAR Hall of Famer Cale Yarborough. Sent him 2 cards, signed beautifully in black, and that's beautifully in black. It says, "To Michael" on both. Cale Yarborough, permanent ink. He's 80 years old now. He's in the Hall of Fame for NASCAR. I think in 2012 or so he was inducted. But he was a driver for a long time, more than 30 years. Won 83 races in his lifetime and won the Daytona 500 4 times. 3-time Winston Cup champion. Raced in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So he had a long, prosperous career in NASCAR. One of the kings of the sport, really. Got that back quickly. 7 days, Let's see, try to get rid of some of that glare on that one. 7 days, no fee for Hall of Famer Cale Yarborough. Fourth one again is a 8x10. Love to get the easel. Don't know who. It's coming from Fort Myers, Florida. So let's take a look. Whoop. Gee, an easy lemon squeezy. Crazy. All right, had to fight for that envelope. Look at that, Rod Thorn. Rod Thorn on the 8x10 Hall of Fame 2018. He was inducted last year, along with Jason Kidd, I believe. Signed two of them. Rod Thorn Hall of Fame 18. We all know him as the executive vice president of the NBA for years and years, but he was a player back in the 60s. 63 to 71, player in the NBA, averaged about 10 points in his career, 3 rebounds. Number 2 overall pick out of West Virginia University. He played locally here in West Virginia at a high school named Princeton High School, which is down in the southern portion of the state. And highly recruited, was a 2-time high school All-American. Could have gone just about any college he wanted to go to play college basketball. And the West Virginia Legislature declared him as a natural resource in 1960. And they wanted him to follow Jerry West, who was graduating from WVU, and even allowed him to wear number 44 when he went there. Jerry West hallowed number 44 jersey. And like Jerry West, Rod Thorn became an All-American at WVU. Like I said, he played in the NBA for 9 years and then became an assistant coach and then was GM of the Chicago Bulls when the Bulls drafted Michael Jordan. He was responsible for that. And then became vice president of operations for the NBA before getting back into becoming a team executive once again. So he's been a basketball lifer for sure. And he's a West Virginia native, so I got that back. In fact, WVU is retiring. They've already retired number 44 that Jerry West wore, and they're planning to retire number 44 for Rod Thorn this coming year. So they'll have 2 number 44s retired up in Morgantown. Got that back from Florida. He's now retired. 8 days, no fee for NBA Hall of Famer Rod Thorn. Well, that's it, guys. Appreciate you watching, as always. If you like what you see, leave the thumbs up. That helps me a great deal. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscription bell and hit that notification. That way you'll be notified of all my future videos. Thank you to Mike Oz. Got that back from Mike Oz in 18 days. Jerry Glanville, 2 of 2 in 14 days. Cale Yarborough, 2 of 2 in 7 days. And Rod Thorn, 2 8x10s in 8 days. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you soon.